Corncob pipes became popular worldwide and were especially favored by educated, affluent smokers. But for many, the corncob pipe is best known because of Frosty the Snowman. The history of the corncob pipe is closely tied to the Missouri Meerschaum Company, the world's oldest and largest manufacturer of corncob pipes, who's still making those today.
A story that first came to life in 1969.
Frosty the Snowman, what a happy, jolly soul, with a corncob pipe and a button nose and two eyes made out of coal.
And one that hasn't lost its luster, even when it comes to the iconic corncob pipes.
Missouri Meerschaum Company is a corncob pipe company and that has been in business continuously for 150 years.
Nestled along the Missouri River in quaint Washington, Missouri, this brick building has seen 150 years of change.
We were the first corncob pipe company, first company to commercially make corncob pipes, and for all intents and purposes, we're the last.
The last corncob pipe company in the U.S., staying strong to its roots.
All the pipes that we make are from corn cobs that we grow.
Phil Morgan says the secret sauce for the sesquicentennial pipe, the cob.
We have our own hybrid. We're the only ones that have it.
A rare type of corn baked into one heritage hybrid.
That our corn, the hybrid we have, is made up of 4 old open pollinated varieties of corn from way back, the early 1900s.
Creating the desirable cob's perfect pith for making corncob pipes.
But the next part of the cob is called the woody ring. And if you let that dry long enough, in our case about 2 years, that literally becomes as hard as wood, and that's why you can make a pipe out of it.
And from there, the magic begins.
We have about 30 different styles or varieties of corncob pipes that we make, all from little miniature pipes all the way up to the big MacArthur pipe.
An art that is all done by hand.
There's a lot of artistry and a lot of craftsmanship that goes into it that people don't realize.
The attention to detail and the artistry that stayed the same for 150 years.
You can see the craftsmanship and the variety that went into the pipes even back then.
Missouri Meerschaum Company still uses one machine 120 years old, keeping the nostalgia and the magic alive.
It's about as much of a American heritage product as you can find anywhere. And that's what I'm proud of, just that we're keeping it going.
It's that momentum Morgan thinks won't change.
The peak demand would have been in the 1930s to the 1950s in that time frame.
But thanks to older millennials, the hobby of smoking a pipe is making a comeback.
I think what's driving that is just the social aspect of it.
The iconic pipe made a memorable impression thanks to famous fictional stories.
When you think about a corncob pipe, you would have either thought of Popeye, possibly, Frosty the Snowman, Santa Claus in 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, smoking a pipe, and of course we believe that was a corncob pipe.
But the tradition of smoking a pipe wasn't always fiction.
The person that most people would identify with is Douglas MacArthur from World War II, the big, the really tall, big pipe that he took pictures with. We made his pipes for him right here.
The MacArthur pipe is still made today.
We've actually never stopped manufacturing this one, and he kind of designed it. He took an older pipe that called the Grandpa that we had made from the 1880s, and the bowl was too deep for him, so he had us move the shank up so the bowl wasn't quite as deep.
From Norman Rockwell to Thomas Hart Benton, the corncob pipe made in Missouri was a popular choice and one that still stirs up sentiments from the past.
It's the perfect gift for somebody who wants to relax and contemplate life.
And it's the iconic corncob pipe story and the revival of nostalgia, keeping the tradition alive today.
But he waved goodbye, saying, "Don't you cry."
I'll be back on Christmas Day.
Well, to all of you, we hope you've had a very Merry Christmas. Thanks for watching, and tune in next weekend as we work to build on our tradition. Have a great weekend, everyone.
U.S. Farm Report is produced and distributed by Farm Journal Broadcast.